Hello, this is KFE, your favorite financial advisor. Today we are going to talk about budgeting, and I'm going to give you 6 solid points that would help you make the solid financial budget you need. A budget is like a roadmap to your expenditure, a roadmap showing you how you spend your money how you are going to spend your money every month or every year. So it's very important. Now, the first thing you need to know when preparing your budget is the amount of money you make within a month. It is so important because without knowing how much you actually earn, then you can't plan for your expenditure. So you have to calculate your salary, your bonuses, your allowances, as well as even money coming in from your side hustles. When you calculate that amount, then you move on to the next step. And the next step you move on to are listing your constant costs. I call it constant cost because there are some costs you can't escape at the end of the month. You would spend on those things month in, month out. And these things usually are your gas, your fuel for your car, your electricity bill, your water bill, your data cost. The most important thing here is to try as much as you can to give a specific figure for each and every one of those expenditures. When you have been able to assign a particular amount for each and every one of those expenditures, then you are good to go. Now, the next thing you do is to set your financial goal. A financial goal could be literally anything. Maybe you want to own a car at the end of the year, or you want to have like 2,000 cedis in your account in 6 months. All those things are financial goals. Now, once you have established your financial goal, then it's like you have a direction, somewhere you want to be, a dream to achieve. So this becomes your guiding principle as to how you spend your money. You know the sacrifices will be worth it because it's going to aid you to get your financial goal. After setting your financial goal, then you come to the budget proper. But before coming to the budget proper, you have to know this. The budget doesn't need to include your constant cost because your constant cost is an expenditure you cannot do without. Because if you don't pay your light bill on time, your power will be cut. If you don't buy the gas, you cannot cook. If you don't buy data, then you cannot surf the internet. So these are costs you cannot escape. They come every month. So what you do is, when you have your total income, the amount of money you get every month, you will subtract your constant cost from it. What is left is now used to prepare the budget. Now, this is where we call something comes in, where we call it scale of preference. A scale of preference means arranging the rest of your needs in a manner of importance. So for somebody, maybe having an extra phone is more important than having a body cream. So then it means that on top of your list, having your next big smartphone will be on top of it. So now you would have to arrange your next expenditure based on these things. But there are some expenditures too you can sacrifice. So if you can't sacrifice some of them, then you can sacrifice it and move it to the next month. Then after doing the budget proper, because as human as we are, there is always going to be unforeseen circumstances. Things will happen. Maybe your mother might be sick, your father might need money for his hospital medications. These are costs you can't really plan for because they come as and when you go. So because of that, there will be the need for you to review your budget as you go along, and then when you review it, then you adjust. So if you had to buy the smartphone and then daddy gets sick, then you know that maybe, well, this is not the right time to buy the smartphone because daddy is sick. So then some of the money from the smartphone goes into daddy's hospital bills. Now after that, you see that there will be an extra money on top because maybe the bill might be actually lower than the smartphone. So now that you have done that, then the excess money needs to be saved. Then that is an adjustment. But then remember, there were needs that you relegated to the following month. But because you're not able to achieve your financial goal, if you not even save that amount, then you have to come back and then insert some of those things you had originally moved to the following month to this month, so that next month your budget will be much more freer. So for me, this is the 6 solid steps you can take to your financial freedom to have a better budget that actually works. Thank you for listening. I really hope this video was helpful. Catch you later.